on the channel. And today, guys, we're going to be going and exploring the woods with one very special guest, my dad, who's down there just getting ready. Say hello. So he'll be joining us today. Hopefully we can find some cool stuff, and we're going to see if we can climb a big mountain over there. So guys, we'll see you in a minute. Guys, we are back. We're currently walking up.
So this, mate, is where Daddy did his commando course. So this is where the instructors used to be set up, the DS directing staff. And we used to be in the dead ground over there, mate. We used to set up a little harbour. And then when Daddy became an instructor on the training team, this is where I used to bring all the guys. See that up there, look? It's just coming through the mist. That's Gutter Tor. That's where we used to send a lot of the guys up and down when they messed up in the mornings with their weapons above their heads. Beautiful place up here, Dartmoor.
Yeah, so we're going to be climbing that massive mountain to the top.
We're going to go and find a little secret farm that's hidden away. Really nice farm called Nuns Cross Farm. And that's where sometimes as well guys use it as an admin area for when they're doing courses up here. You can actually stay there and rent it out. And that over there, look, there's a scout hut in there. And you can rent that as well in the woods. Nice.
Very nice. Good.
Yeah, it fit okay? So tell the guys about what you learned today with your packing your bag.
So what you do with the stuff that's not waterproof, you get a massive waterproof bag. For example, I use a bin bag, and then you have to get tiny little bags for the stuff that isn't waterproof and the stuff that you're not really going to use.
Tell the guys what you're carrying today.
I'm carrying a drink bottle, umbrella, spare clothes, packed lunch, warm top and food. So yeah.
It's cleared up nicely now, mate, isn't it? Do you want me to film you walking?
Yeah.
There he is, look, all his gear on. His walking boots on as well, his walking trousers, his waterproof jacket.
Thanks to my daddy, gave me these walking trousers. So.
And a nice little woolly hat to keep you warm as well. And yeah.
So we're going to be climbing up to the top over there where all the rocks are. And hopefully we can find some cool stuff over there.
Okay, do you remember what it was called?
Isn't it Gutters?
Gutter Tor.
Gutter Tor.
So there it is up there, guys. So that's where, if any of you ever come up this way and you hear lots of shooting, that's where the military do a lot of their training. And we used to use that to do practicing at ambushes and stuff on this track down here. And up there as well. And you see all the ground up there, it's where they do all the training for the snipers.
Yes.
And they hide. That's where they dress up as cows. Look.
Also, another good hiding place is for snipers and all that. I think, did you guys run up there?
Yeah, we'll come back up this way a bit. We'll go
Yeah.
to the farm first.
So guys, up first we're gonna go and look at the farms. So we'll be back for you in a bit. We are not at the farm yet, but we're about to go down this secret trail. Isn't that right?
Yep, so as you can see, look, the little track goes off to the right. Green, that's what we're following, Jake. The green track to the right, okay?
Okay.
There's the path going up there, look. As you can see there on the map. So we want to go that way, follow the green track. And this should now orientate as we start to walk off down here.
So once we're here, we're going to tell you some more about how to some tips about survival. So I don't know.
Yeah, all good, mate.
Yeah,
Okay, so basically, guys, when you're out and about, see things like this, these tracks. this is where you get lots of ticks, especially in the summer, and they latch onto sheep. Okay, but also they can attach onto your legs as well, and they like little warm moist areas, so the back of your legs, your groin, even your armpits, and they latch on and they suck your blood. And they're also responsible for things like different diseases, Lyme's disease for example.
Yeah, Lyme's disease.
Alright, so you've got to be careful when you're out in the hills. That's why it's good to wear all these long trousers, not
Long
shorts.
trousers like this.
Well mate, you lead the way, brother.
Alright, let's go. Another thing is that when you're walking about, you have to watch out for if you're sharp stones, because if you're running along something like this, and there's a stone, you can hit it, twist your ankle and fall. Always be careful when you're on rocks.
That's right mate. And even walking downhill as well, so there's three phases to a hill walk.
Mushrooms. Business
Okay,
mushrooms.
yeah, don't touch them. Alright, unless you really know what you're doing with mushrooms, you should always stay away from them.
Yes.
Poisonous. Alright, there's a lot of cows up here, look. Okay.
No, the horses don't.
So yeah, so 3 phases to a hill climb or a walk. Okay, you've got the ascent, which is going up the hill or the mountain. You've then got the traverse, which is walking across the top of the mountain, and then you've got the descent, which is going down. Most accidents happen on the descent because that's where people become complacent. They just want to get home, they want to go back, they're looking forward to the cup of tea and the warm environment, and they just forget all the basic things about living in the mountains and walking and having the correct placement on the foot, on the floor. Okay, that's where injuries happen, knee and ankle, people slipping.
Also, some other cool stuff is if you're stuck in if you're lost, what you can do is you should, it's for food this is, but
Yeah.
if you're lost and you don't have a phone or GPS or something, is I have 2 ways. Look for if you're on the moors.
Yep.
And you get lost, look for the massive, there's like some sort of massive hole somewhere along on the moors, so head to that, and then...
So you talk about the Princetown mast.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah? So basically there's a huge mast in Princetown, isn't it? Like a communications tower, and it has a red light flashing beacon on the top. And pretty much every time the weather is good, you can always see it from anywhere in the moors. So if ever you get lost, if you've got a compass, you can take a bearing to it, and then if you know roughly how far away you are, you can take a back bearing and figure out where you are on the map. If not, you can just head towards the light and you'll soon arrive into Princetown,
Yes.
where you can get help or reassess your map and figure out where you're going.
I just flew my mouth. Also, another thing is, if you're stuck and your only resource that you have is a can, what you can do, yeah, is you can put your shoes, take off a shoelace, and your other shoelace. Then what you do is tie them both together to make one long piece of string. Right? Once you've done that, you can snap off the top of the can, that little, and then you just snap a bit off. So, and then once you've done that, you pull a bit over to the side, so it's a little hook.
Yeah.
Then you attach the string onto the little hook. Find a nice big stick. Then you attach it all together. Then you've got a fishing rod.
Cool.
Also,
Maybe you'll have to show one day, mate.
Also, something that I saw over here, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it looked like something. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out now where we are. looking on the map there, we can see the direction slightly off to our left, the green line. So if we follow that, it's roughly over that direction there, into that valley. Okay, so Jake, if you come up here, mate.
I'll take the camera for you.
So what we're doing is when we were looking at moving through the area, okay, to where we're going, we're going to look at a thing called route selection, all right? So we're on a high spot now. So if we go up to a little bit of a higher vantage point there, look to the left, let's have a look at the top there, and we can work out a route that I'm going to walk to choose the best ground. It gets quite boggy on the moor sometimes.
Right
So
now.
if we go up the top there,
Which will be on the moor right
Yeah.
now, so.
and you can see where we're going, okay? Because sometimes the quickest route by the map isn't always the quickest route on the ground, okay? Because sometimes you can end up in a bog and get stuck. But we can see there's a little track over there, okay? So we'll head over that way and see if there's one that comes off into the dead ground. That's probably really boggy because the river comes right the way through the middle of that little valley there.
Yes.
All right, buddy. So we'll give them. We'll come back online in a minute when we're done.
Yeah, so guys, we will see you in a minute. Okay, guys, we are back. We're coming up across the river. My dad's leading the way for a minute or two, so he's going to show us the way down.
Okay, obviously, following that little track on the phone there, the green line takes us over there, look. Okay, so if you look at the dark, that's it, the dark area there, just to the, that's the one, perfect. So it's just, go and zoom in again. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Come on, where my finger is. Come this way. There, in that area, that mass there. So we know that's where we need to go. So we can put our navigational kit away and we just walk towards it because we can see it. But we're going to have a little look down here at the river.
Here we go. We're leading the way. Dad's leading the way to the river. Here we go.
There's a nice little area here.
Nice little stream. Perfect for scuba diving.
Quite deep as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So look around here.
I'm still got the fly stuck in my throat. There we go.
How deep that is, Jake, look?
Yo, that's massive.
Yeah.
Deep that is, guys.
So it's a nice area here to come swimming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some camping in and swimming.
Nice fish in here.
Lovely. Yeah, there'll be some fish in the big pot there. Right.
Don't want to fall in face fast, do we?
Right, lovely that. Okay. We'll look on this way.
Go. Do you want to take the camera?
Yeah, so we just talk about water, mate, yeah?
Alright.
Okay, because a lot of people get stuck when they go out in the mountains or the hills, okay, and there's a water source but they haven't got a way of collecting it, all right?
Purity.
So if you look over there, okay, so if I was going to take any water from here, the biggest problem we've got, it's stagnant there, and there's lots of sheep and animals, so they obviously poop when they drink, and that goes into the water and it can contaminate the water, okay? And obviously you've got other waterborne infections as well, and viruses, bacteria, okay? So if you're going to take any water, worst case, you always take it from the fastest flowing part of the river, okay? However, Daddy has got something which is allowing me to drink from even the murkiest of water, okay? Even if there was a dead animal in that water, I could still drink from it, all right? So basically what I have here is my little purity bottle, okay? And Jakey boy sells these, okay? And it's the world's most advanced filter water bottle. And what you can do, all right, is you scoop the water up anywhere here, put the filter in, and just like a straw, you suck it out and you drink with it, okay? Now,
It's that simple.
it's that simple, and it filters all of the bacteria, protozoas, parasites, everything. Okay, 99.999% effective. Now, what I can do as well is I take the top off, and I can suck through. Okay, so even here, I can drink. As you can see, it comes out. Okay, leave that system there.
Yes.
Alright.
Very nice.
So just by having something as simple as this, now there's a lot of filters on the market that people buy, okay, because they're cheap, but they don't do all of the three major problems that you encounter with water: microorganisms, bacteria, heavy metals and contaminants, okay, whereas Purity does that. Right, Jake?
All right.
All right? You
Yeah.
still filming?
Here we are.
Yeah.
Because we still got to go and walk down over.
Okay. So tell the guys we'll see you in a minute when we get to your location.
All right. So guys, we shall see you in a minute. Sheep. We made it to the farm.
Ditsworthy Warren. This is what we use as an enemy camp on the commando course. The guys will come and attack it. Also where the witches live.
Ding dong.
Camera, look.
Guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this YouTube video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on all post notifications to be notified when we post new videos. So guys, we'll see you all next time.